comes out here. And looking for the flash here. But he's not going to go for it. Orange has come out. That's a lot of damage already. And Tall just going to flash. Really?
Disengage. Lying in wait here. Cuz is here, though. What we doing?
Staying out of range, but here comes the charge as, okay, Hanwha want to turn this around. In goes the Kaisa on the Cuz. Will be fighting the dust here. Nobody can actually get on top of Bono. Requiem comes out, but it's not enough damage with the only assassins that we do see here as Cloud Drake into Infernal. Going to be the next one. Kingzone really do not want to let this one go for free as the hook comes in, but the charm is going to be good, but Sangyun once again into the backline doing that damage. The Requiem, though, going to shut down the Nautilus, but still, and they actually win this one a pretty even fight, but it is going to go the way of Rascal. Will the Shelly, so many low health bars on the side of Kingzone here as Tall is kind of left standing with not the best mobility, but even so, the Rift Herald goes the way of Kingzone, but they can't pick it up right here.
Will someone suicide for it? That's the last question that we have left to answer. Tall's sticking around. They did not have vision of him. He's now in vision.
All right, trying to get the knockup. In goes
trying to get out
and trying to get out here, but he is going to be...
Rascal's doing. He's actually coming bot lane as well.
Tuesday with the miss there on a Sangyun. And they lock down Key. He is going to go for the straight-up flash into the dredge line on the wall. He gets away.
Rascal's down bot lane because he doesn't have TP, neither does Tall, and he doesn't have the Cannon Barrage. Because they want to charge the Rift Herald, that's why they send an extra member bot lane, but they will lose top turret for it.
Let's see how long they commit down here as they already have 4 members in the bottom side. They could look to get that tier 2 turret.
They have to, Valdez, because remember, they have a back-off objective. Infernal Drake spawns in 30, another reason Kingzone was so interested.
All right, well, let's see just how aggressive he gets with this card display as Bono now in the pit. Tanking up a bit of damage. I think someone was behind Hanwha here on the left side. Yeah, that's Nahan coming all the way around.
Will be spotted on this control ward. Hanwha Life, remember, they've got the team fight comp here, so they're just waiting for their spot.
Another lead says Nahan could be the key. Hanwha will have to come on in here to try to go for the steal, and there it goes the way of Bono. It's going to lock it down, and that recon engage is not successful. Kingzone now is left behind as a transition. He's not the tankiest guy. As, Cuz, what are you doing?
He's dying.
He was just left there alone as the Requiem going to come out as an afterthought here. Hanwha trying to win this one, but a ton of damage going the way of Kingzone. Lava flashing forward, really wanted to continue that fight as all the low health bars. As now the Pirate coming in here. Gunslinger is going to shoot him down. Let's see if they can catch Nahan as Lava pretty low on health, but it's going to be Cataclysm. And Rascal comes from behind, says hello. Flash on in, and Bono just barely not going to go down. That's Tall as well. Okay,
hey!
Houston coming on in.
Proc coming through on the Demolish. Hanwha Life Esports a little bit slow. Hanwha Life
right at about half health. Will Kingzone be able to stop this? Cuz is really far away. Key trying to zone him out here, and there it is. The spike comes in, and Nahan has to ult as well. And yeah, I agree. We got to get the replay and see if they had some extra.
Enemy come to them, and turns out Baron, it's a pretty big global taunt to bring the enemy to you. Take down.
And they're going to be looking for some of this standing gold on the outside.
The minions move faster, and they are stronger, so for another minute, the 2,000 gold lead so far is likely to amplify. Kingzone have really no business contesting objectives that are not their nexus, sorry, not nexus, inhibited turrets. But for now at least, the turret count jumps up to 5, Valdez. There's only one easy objective left for Hanwha Life, the inner mid lane turret.
Sangyun is really just looking for blood today. You saw those damage stats that he had, and he's like, well, okay, I'm going to be going in. And Lava getting a piece of his own, as it feels like Kingzone can't even stand near their turrets.
Miramana, Kaisa does more burst damage. It's a high burst build from the Kai. Seems like the meta as we get the first Infinity Edge second from Zai as well. Khan.
Okay, trying to get into the back line. Good charm up there, but the follow-up is gigantic as Kingzone getting poked out of this one on top of the cannon barrage. Tall not able to flash in there for the damage, but it just doesn't matter as he gets sniped on the backside. Songyun showing depth to his boss in the bottom lane, and that's going to be the win going the way of Hanwha Light.
Yeah, it's going to close the game, Valdez. The Void Seeker from downtown, Neon's so low, I don't think the Coffe assault's going to stop him.
Yeah, nothing really that he can do here as Neon now way too low to stop this, and Hanwha will be able to get away with the win here. An extra kill on the backside as they take this one down in just 28 minutes.
Big. The only digression from Teamfight, she will not. So
okay.
It's going to be 4-1 from both sides. Hanwha Life versus Kingzone Dragon X. Go cloth 4 and not jungle around top, and be confident that Akali will not be in health range to be dived easily.
Take a look at this early action in the bottom lane. Depth and Tucson are so angry
Oh!
as the auto attack five-manning the bot lane.
Holy moly.
They are not messing around with this one as some summoners available, but the ult comes out from the Vel'Koz. CP coming in from the side of Nahum, but is not going to get in range there.
Game in a team fight. 2.5 seconds is forever. As 2.5 seconds might be forever for Bono, too.
Oh, he's ulted the wall. They're looking for him. Just a cataclysm desperately.
What is this? What is this for? I don't get it.
I tried to use it. I'm like, where are the buttons? What do I press? You're like, my sister's like, oh, you just swipe up. I'm like, what? What do you mean you just swipe up? How does that work?
No, because I was right on the Facebook train. I actually was in on Facebook.
Look at these
Look at
numbers.
this nothing. Isn't it interesting, nothing?
Wow, he's got 20 more CS. He's, you know.
That could be a long shot. This is what we call flirting with danger.
All right, on the hunt here, as he does have a stopwatch. Will he be able to flash? Yes, he will. They're looking to turn it around. Cuz stuck in the cataclysm. He's being burnt out. But the huge Emperor's Divide from the side of Neon is going to be able to carry the fight in a gigantic manner as the full-time ace comes out in favor of Kingzone.
The Vel'Koz disintegration into the teamfight destruction by Kingzone. We talked about how they lost their split push privileges. Just like game one, they roll up for a teamfight. But this time, it's different. You might say focus support lull. It's because they're ready for the teamfight behind it. Pretty clever, even though it's a pun. Well, no siesta in this game. We've been fighting a little bit more. Well, actually, we've talked about rubbish for a while, so exactly.
It's been fun so far. Hey.
Riders. We're running real fast, and Songyun doesn't know.
Songyun doesn't know that the entire team is coming in here as Bono trying to be a good teammate, but he was a bad teammate there as he gave. If they time it correctly too, you get an accelerated. Okay. He's walking in. Rascal trying to stop him here, and well, Lava's going to be slightly interrupted. So now we're fighting 3v5. He is going to go down, and Kingzone will pick up.
Doing it standard. We're going to that game 3. It's happening, Valdez. We're going full games. Our first series of the day.
If I had to guess.
I mean, he looked pretty Chad in that movie. You do that, right? You do have those, like, names where, like, if it's Chad, it's Chad, right?
Yeah. I mean, of course, as, well, they finally found a pick. Hanwha have been grouping up as 3 and 4.
Don't siege very well, so understandable. They tried to play multiple lanes. A nice catch there. Now, another catch would be important, because then you actually do find some chance to take objectives. They'll take Tarek's flash. This is a nice chase from Hanwha. They should continue.
Yeah, Keebs is going to be running on forward there. Gets a spell shield. As now we're turning this around. Rascal looking to come in from behind. Trying to go 1v3, but he gets knocked up and bursts down. And a trade for the Akali for that Nautilus is going to be actually good for Hanwha Life.
Good stuff from them. They're getting picks. Kingzone try things. They lose further flashes, so now their 3-lane push will be Baronless and also a little bit less fearsome. So Kingzone are botching on the execution here. Now it's Targold.
Oh boy, as just at the end there, it is going to come up, but that was fair.
They're walking up here. They want to break the bases post-Baron, though, way harder.
Okay, they are going to get the knock-up on the Lava here, as he's going deep right now, and he's not going to be able to kill their Cuz. So now 4 on 5, but very low health bars from the side of Hanwha Life, so it is, there you go.
All right, we're face-checking.
This is what I was talking about. The pick comes in, and this is right before Baron starts, Scott. You don't want to be in a position where you lose game 1.
All right, the Void Seeker does see.
Will he go for the flash?
Oh,
well, we do have the flash, but it's not out of the Jarvan, and now they're looking for the blood. Nice knock-up from Lava, but he is still going to go down here. Tal trying to jump in, but this is just a team fight where they are too far behind. Aeon coming in from behind, just going to sweep up the trash here, looking for Lava, who hasn't been trash, but at this point in time, he's not going to be able to do much here. Goes down to that last Q, and we're going to be going down to a game number 3.
And we should have known. Tucson, even on a non-playmaker, is the reason they close this game. Flashing over, he does the hard work with the dazzle into Flash on the Taric. Give him his MVP, he deserves it. His team definitely hobbled over, and maybe we see the way to attack Kingzone Dragon X eerily similar to the way to attack, and it will be the Nico, which can both be a peeling champion around the Jinx or dive in. But this is double AD and an AoE. Why Afrika not doing as well in the first 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And the answer I got was actually fits into my image of Afrika in that the success kind of went to the young players' heads, and they just wanted.
I'll push this one down as Rascal has. Okay, gonna get knocked up here, but a TP's coming in, and oh boy, did they go a little bit too far as Tucson. Okay, Rascal is feeling it tonight. He wants to kill, and he's gonna get one with the help of Tucson.
Oh.
Top say, okay, let's take an early Cloud Drake and see what it gets us.
Now, the reason for this to be so trivial, you get a lot there for very little, as Rascal's in trouble.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get out of the Cataclysm. Nice, cool timing to avoid that pop loss.
That's the kill.
Down he goes, handles Hanwha life here in the bottom lane to start us off, as Tom Kent's going to go for the engage key with the Aftershock. They're going to survive for a bit, but down he goes pretty easily. But with the big packets coming through, they are zoned out for quite a while, but he is going in, and even through the Aftershock takes a huge amount of damage. But Bono looking for it on the backside, wants Tal to do the damage, but he's not quite able to, as Bono's going to be the first one to go down. Re-engage will come in, but no, the empowered Q doesn't keep him alive. They will trade a couple of members back and forth. It's now Lava looking for it, but has to flash away to respond to Nahon's flash there.
Oh.
Ooh, really nice max range hook there by Key. Is going to shut down Deft in a very
Made some smart calls.
We get it in slow motion, maybe? Yeah. Max range.
I feel about fighting, because I think both these teams are really excited about it.
All right, here we go. Deft is going to be knocked up, but he stays alive in the backside. And Bono just getting locked down is going to take a huge big one to the face. And that's that Corky coming in, a double kill now with the Gatling gun even to add insult to injury. Kingzone pick up 2 and will pick up the Infernal.
And in these fights, you see Hanwha's problem. They have a lot of engage plans, but no disengage plans. And this time Jinx gets excited. This time Corky's there to lap up 2. A lot of bonus gold. It's a 4,000 gold lead with team fight versus team fight. The moment Jinx is locked in, it's only ever team fight.
Much like game 2, is kind of just going to be running at them. Nice flash engage here as Rascal in a lot of trouble. Not much he can do. Takes a long time to die, though, which means that Bono, not in the best spot, is going to go down. Now they're looking to turn it around here, but with Key showing his face, they're going to give them the benefit of the doubt and just take the 1-for-1.
Awkward fight start there. So much free damage.
Okay.
Onto the Nico. It's going again.
The ult's going to come out, and, well, see you later, Songyun. Not sure why you were all alone.
Take this out of turret. That definitely makes it harder for Hanwha Life to find those flanks. The ult comes in.
Now Tal thinking about it here. Has a decent amount of damage. The Ignite comes in, and Lava with the follow-up, but is going to pay the price on the backside. So just another 1-for-1. You got to be real careful with him.
Zoning rocket from Deft, looking to interrupt back, I believe, towards the inner turrets, but Kingzone keep pushing on here, and Hanwha Life are stumbling, Valdez. This is a problem.
Seen the whole way, and now just taking a ton of poke damage here. But Kingzone will respect them and back away as Neon takes a cheeky mid-turret. He knows how to fly a good plane, as now we're engaging all up on the Deft. Even the flash on in, but he gets to safety with his own flash
first
here.
kill.
Here comes Rascal into the backside as there you go, the assassination. Good flash there at the end, but now Rascal.
Here's Corky.
In an awkward spot, but in goes Neon, as you mentioned, looking for the crit. Is going to get the one, but does have to back away after this one as, okay, Doosan trying to take this one up and bait them in. And he will be able to, as everybody's going to go down on the side of Hanwha Life.
That was some tactical inting by Doosan. Goes straight onto the turret to tank it up because he doesn't care. He's so healthy. That was actually a very smart intentional use of a solo Abyssal Voyage. That one was nice. And Kingzone turn on to the Baron, and they've got the damage to kill it.
Not much that Hanwha can do when they don't have anybody on the Rift anymore, as now he's...
The Baron, they already had double. Inferno, how about backing it up with double cloud too?
This. Will it even work? I mean, Deft doesn't have his flash anymore, but it's not just all about Deft anymore.
Doesn't help that every time Neon even like lightly brushes someone's hair, it's like a jump scare for the player.
It just feels like, you know, timing will be what it is, but they're just playing with their food at this point in time. As Tal will have to come around for some kind of flank if he wants to help out on that bottom push. Otherwise, most likely this inhibitor will just fall.
Very hard, other than a full engage. Here we go.
They do get the Devour out of the Tom Kents, but the exhaust comes in, and Doosan is just going to be that sacrifice as see you later. Where did he even go?
Got popped like a pinata.
Couple of crits come out of Neon and Deft, and they just say goodbye. As now Lava going to do a bit of flexing as Rascal got a little bit too frisky himself.
All right, that was definitely some damage, but not at the time where Vladimir can make that play, and the timing's there on the threading of the needle of the Tides of Blood. Hanwha Life know what to expect, but even then, they can't necessarily be ready.
Freaking out a little bit there on the clone. It's cutting off the minion waves too. Kingzone playing around with them, trying to get a handle on this fight as now Lava doesn't have any health.
That zap AD ratio and attack speed changed many patches ago, somehow relevant. Kingzone walk at the Baron. Their attacks are going to be super effective, that's for sure. TP from Hanwha Life, it's going to be too late anyway.
Rascal gonna shut down Key here. Bono not gonna come in on time as they're looking for the engage, but they gotta get out of here.
Rascal comes from the side, he's an award.
Yep. Trying to go off the hunt here, but Glacial Augment is pretty good to slow him down. As now with the Baron, Kingzone not able to force a fight, but definitely in a great spot.
Abyssal Voyage, level 2, nice range here, straight onto the inhibitor. They get something already, concussed up backs, one so far. Only going to be the one backstop, but that's all they need. They've got the Baron buff on the bot side and the minion wave at the perfect time.
As Kuzco only one onto Tal up there on the top side.
He's winning.
Yep. Dodges that empowered Q and should be taking him out eventually. Okay, we'll get the zoom in here. Poor Tal, man.
The cameraman.
Yeah, well, nice amount of multitasking from him. He's got the APM. We all know about Jonah Strong looking for that flash. Neon just going to laugh at him.
Oh!
As this is the real flash. Rascal getting into that back line. And he will set up the fight. As Kingzone now in a great spot to nearly end the game, but they're not going to go for it just yet.
They got TP, so they can TP onto a minion wave. Don't worry about the recalls here. TP number 1, TP number 2, and Corky says, I could do with a bow on top of my dapper suit.
Might as well. Always good to pick up that item. As now we're just flashing for the catfish who's laughing in your face as Hanwha will be going down here in 3 games to Kingzone.